So you want to start a meditation practice, eh? But that resistance has been rearing its ugly head. Let's talk about it. Let's break down that resistance. I've been practicing meditation since the 90s, and I have a few pointers. First thing, get your butt in the chair. Any chair, or a zafu pillow, or the floor, or down by the riverside, wherever it is. It doesn't have to be the perfect place. You can worry about that another time to make a meditation corner. Just get your butt in a chair. Second, you don't have to meditate for an hour or even 30 minutes. Start with what my friend Mike calls a ridiculously easy to achieve goal. See, he wanted to start working out, and he set himself a goal of 30 seconds a day, just 30 seconds. And there were some days he would get in bed and go, oh crap, I forgot. And he would get out of bed and do 30 seconds of push-ups and sit-ups. But set a ridiculously easy to achieve goal and then move up from there. So let's say you're going to meditate for a minute, 5 days a week, just a minute. If you sit for 2 minutes when you first start, fine, but make that goal ridiculously easy to achieve. And one of the best things I ever learned about meditation was that the goal of meditation is not to avoid distraction. The goal is to come back from distraction. I don't remember what tradition it's from, but I was told this little allegory story about how the student gets distracted 10 times during a sit. The teacher gets distracted 100 times during that same sit, and the master gets distracted 1,000 times. The difference is how fast they come back from distraction. You will be distracted. It's the nature of the game, and the practice is coming back to focus from distraction. Thoughts want to be played with. They're going to come into your mind. And what you can do is you can acknowledge them and say, not right now, see you later, and let them go. One friend described it as seeing them as thought bubbles, and imagine the thought bubble floating off when you say, see you later. Now, to oversimplify it, there are two basic types of meditations: filling and emptying meditations. So most guided meditations you do where you go on a journey down a path or go to your safe place and those kind of things, those are filling meditations. You're filling your head with imagery, or if you don't see images, you're filling your head with the thought of going down that path. Then there's emptying meditations where you are trying to do that avoiding of distractions, where you're focusing on your breath in order to make your mind distraction free as possible. So filling, where you do a guided meditation and you visualize something, and emptying, where you try to get away from distraction. There's a few pointers. Now, let's blow the shofar to break down resistance to doing these things. One last thing before I blow the shofar. I was thinking about taking a deep breath to blow it. And I remembered that I wanted to tell you a good way to start is to sit and listen to your breath. Pay attention to your breath. There's a lot of different breathing practices out there. A simple way to start is to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just watch that cycle happening. Also, during our lives, most of us end up breathing just from the top half of our lungs. So imagine breathing deep from your belly. You can't see my belly, but deep in from down, way down here from your diaphragm, and using the entirety of your lungs, the fullness of your lungs. That will help in your practice. So now I'm going to take a deep breath with the fullness of my lungs and blow the shofar. Though blowing shofar is not all about breath, it's mostly about vibration of the lips. But here we go, breaking down resistance to starting a meditation practice. Love and blessings, everybody. May you all be blessed to get that butt in the chair and start the meditation practice you've been thinking about. See you tomorrow.